Welcome back to the Patriots Dynasty series. This episode, we're in Week 16, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are coming to town. Here we go. So yeah, Week 16, we have 3 games left of this regular season. We are tied with the Jets at an 8-6 record. We'll go ahead and look at the playoff picture. I'm assuming, yeah, we're the 7th seed. We're the last seed to get, we'd be a wild card team, which is scary. But considering we started season 1-5, the fact that we're 8-6 right now is pretty nuts. We'll go in here, players ready to negotiate. I haven't done this in weeks because, I don't think it's anything here. I mean, Jabril Peppers is 28. This is the offer I gave him last time. He did not want it. He doesn't want to be here in the slightest. So, if I put that up a little bit, that's, a lot of money to pay to regressing safety. But Jabril Peppers actually signs a 3-year contract, so we don't have to worry about that. Matthew Judon, he's just going to regress. He's 32. I'm not worried about it. Calvin Truman doesn't really want to be here. But, I mean, that's, a special teams guy. So, if I give you just, a 3-year offer, I sent today if there was some way to improve how this team aligns with my interests. So, I mean, I guess the contract's good. He just doesn't want to be here. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Adrian Phillips is not going to be back next year. Yeah, so I guess we'll maybe try next week offering a little bit more for Truman. Or I don't really know what we're going to do because, he's a guy that plays a lot on special teams, and he's 21. He's a guy that, in the next 2 to 3 seasons could maybe get his way in there. But first, we have to worry about the Pittsburgh Steelers. They still have Kenny Pickett. Defend the short pass, I'm cool with. They score points, and they turn the ball over a lot, and they're kind of just middle of the pack everywhere. So we'll defend the short pass. Throw it medium. Let's see here. They get to the quarterback a lot. They don't get takeaways. They're pretty good against the run, but they're bad against the pass. So, yeah. We'll go ahead. We'll throw it medium. Calvin Truman's still there. Demario Douglas is there. Mike Peck, Stardev is what it is. I was hoping he would be more. Let's get an interception off of Kenny Pickett. I don't know. Mike Peck, you guys have seen all the videos. He's just not really producing. He did get his first ever NFL touchdown. I think that was the last episode or the one before, within the past 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll go ahead and make sure nobody's hurt here. Our offense looks pretty good. Our offense is completely healthy. And then we will get here onto the defensive side of the ball, and it looks like our defense is also completely healthy. So I don't think we have any lingering injuries from, I don't know, it's been a week since I've recorded. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let me go here, and we have no injuries, and we might as well just look at the Steelers while we're here. Najee Harris is out for this game, so I guess Jalen Warren's gonna be their starting running back. And I started this franchise a while ago, so I don't know how good Jalen Warren's gonna be overall wise. I guess that's something we'll figure out here. Desmond King has an upgrade. Slot, man-to-man, zone. Let's see. Man could be better. Zone, obviously, zone could be better too. But I think he is our slot corner. So I'll go ahead and do that. He is an 82 overall, +1 to awareness, +2 man, +1 play rec, and +1 to tackling. So now he's playing 85 man, 85 zone for at least right now. Let's just focus on this big game against the Pittsburgh Steelers to try to secure ourselves in the playoffs. Kenny Pickett, 3,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, 17 picks. Fine. It's fine season. 17 picks is kind of a lot, but I probably have, between Malik Willis, Mac Jones, and Bailey Zappi, probably have just as many picks, so I guess I can't shit talk too much. Yeah, Week 16, man, we are getting very, very close to the playoffs. I'm excited. We are in the playoff hunt right now. Obviously, we need to be better, as I thought we had a gap there, but we're going to see our offense on the field to start this game. We still need to get the ball on the ground a lot. Now, TJ Watt is over there on that right side, which might make it kind of tough, as we don't get blocking from Irv Smith, and Michael Nwenu was not able to get out there in time. Does get 6 yards, and yeah, last week, 14 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown. I'm pretty sure if I'm like I said, it's been a little bit, but if I'm remembering correctly, I think he got off to a slow start and then had a better second half. I could be completely wrong about this. I'm going to try a little action play. I mean, Mike Gesicki could, if we have the time, could get open, and we did not have the time, and I'm trying to throw the ball down the circle, I think it was Irv Smith, but I couldn't do that. Alex Highsmith gets me, and it's going to be 3rd and 15. Mike Gesicki kind of got stuck going up the middle of the field, and nothing was called. Kind of frustrating. I'm going to see if I can get this ball to Mike Peck in that little gap. He hit the gap, and that ball gets jumped, gets picked off, and just like that, they have the ball pretty much on the outside of our red zone. Maybe I was a little late with that ball. I thought I kind of fit it in there, but fortunately that did not happen. And Hamilton is their running back right now. Interesting. Dietrich Wise just blew through the middle of the gap and put him down for a 2-yard loss. That's a guy that's most likely not going to be on the team next season, which sucks because he's made some plays he's not the highest overall. He's an 81 maybe at defensive tackle we've had him playing as. And Matthew Judon just got mossed by the running back. and Marco Hamilton's in for a touchdown. They go up 7-0. I went for square. I went for a swat away, and Judon just did not get his hands up in time. And just like that, we come out, throw a pick, and they're on the board, 7-0. Oh! I thought I had a touchdown, and Marcus Jones got taken out by his feet. Oh, my God, dude. I don't really talk during those because usually nothing happens, but I really thought we had it here. First down, I'm going to switch this to a run play. I don't feel confident about it, but I didn't like that passing formation either. 2 yards, yeah. They have momentum now. So we came out, we threw a pick right away after I just shit-talked Kenny Pickett throwing 17 picks. So I guess you can say karma got me. Karma definitely got me on that one, and I'm okay to admit that. We're going to drop it down to Juju here. Juju gets around the corner. Not quite. It's going to be 3rd and 1. He's been pretty quiet this past couple weeks after having a huge, he had a booming middle part of the season. Then the past couple weeks he's been pretty quiet. It is what it is. We'll kind of get him back in here for hopefully playoff time. And then we get a first down here with Antonio Gibson. We juke out Minkah Fitzpatrick, and just like that, our offense is on the move a little bit. We just got to come back, man. We started down 7-0. We got to come back. I see Gesicki. I also see Tyler Boyd. There's only one high safety, so I don't really love the throw. But Malik Willis stands in there, makes a throw while getting hit, and that's like a 30-some yard pass to Mike Gesicki. I was worried. I thought we took too much time getting that ready, but 36 yards. That ball was, like I said, while Malik Willis was taking a big hit, delivered it in there perfectly. And just like this, if we can have enough time here, we can find Irv Smith Jr. across the middle of the field. Irv Smith Jr. catches it, and just like that, we're going to tie this game at 7 apiece. All right, defense, back on the field. We're trying to bring in some pressure here, like a zone blitz. I don't do them very often because they don't always work in this game. And Hamilton just goes right up the middle. That's where I was with the linebacker with Devin Bush, but I kind of ran the left side of the field. And he gets 10 yards right away. Okay. This not great offense is making us look kind of silly right now. I'm not going to lie. 2nd and inches. Let's try to make a stop here. They're probably just going to run the ball. They don't run the ball. Devin Bush can't get to Kenny Pickett. Hits Kenny Pickett as he makes the throw. The pass was still completed by Hayward. I'm assuming that's Connor Hayward. It's obviously not Cam Hayward, obviously. I'm assuming that's going to be Connor Hayward, though, so that's pretty cool. He gets on the field. They're going to run the ball on first down, and we have nobody. We had nobody on that right side of the line, and that's like a 12-yard, like a 12, 14-yard gain for them. And our defense is looking kind of silly. Our defense is looking pretty silly right now. Don't know the issue. I also don't know why Adrian Phillips is blitzing and Judon is in coverage. That's not what we want to do for situations like this. Christian Gonzalez makes a tackle, but drags him about another 5 yards down the field. And we gotta figure out this run game because they were just running the ball all over us. And of course, as soon as I switch to a blitz, they come out in 5 wide. So we're gonna try to get to Kenny Pickett right away. And thank God Desmond King knocks that pass out. Man, we have not, as a team this year, we just do not get pressure. I feel like I send blitzes and we don't get pressure, man. And Judon keeps keeps playing coverage for reasons I will never understand. They're going to run a play action. I'm stuck with Devin Bush. Judon gets out. That was a late hit. Thank God they didn't throw a flag on that because that was definitely a late hit. 3rd and 7. I'm going to bring pressure. Is it the smartest idea? Maybe not, but I'm going to do it. Desmond King's going to try to get there. We got a good jump. We have a free rusher at Kenny Pickett, and he gets the ball away. Oh, my God. Devin Bush almost took down Kenny Pickett, his old teammate, but they stay in field goal range. Because, that sack would have put him close to the 40-yard line. That would have maybe made it a tough field goal for them. But they're going to get the ball up, and it's going to go through the net, and it's going to be 10-7 Pittsburgh. Okay, so obviously Mike Gesicki's had a pretty good game. Let's try to get Tyler Boyd involved, man. I feel like as decent of a receiver as he is, he's technically our best overall receiver. I think he's like an 83, 84. I just don't get him the ball. Most of it's probably on me for just not getting the ball, but I just feel like he's never open. I really like this play. Juju usually gets pretty open on this play, but I don't know the way they're playing. Actually, that ball's put in pretty great, and Juju gets all the way up to their 40-yard line. Usually, the past couple weeks, Malik Willis has been missing that throw for literally no reason at all, other than just the game sucking. But Juju's got 39 yards already in the first quarter, which is, like I said, compared to his last couple games, we're definitely going to take that. Cole Strange makes that block. Michael Onwenu pancakes whoever that was up the field. And Antonio Gibson, man, not getting the ball a lot this first quarter, but definitely having a strong start. We're going to do a little toss play. Hey, Let's give it a try. Do a little toss play out to the left. We got no blocking, and it took Antonio Gibson a long time to get up to speed. Like, he just was kind of jogging. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It's going to be 10-7. We have the ball 3rd and 6, but we are around field goal range. 4 verts on 3rd and 6 probably isn't like the brightest idea. But again, Mike Gesicki just might get wide open here depending how the defense plays. He doesn't, and I throw the ball away. I try to get it to Antonio Gibson. Doesn't quite get there. And we're going to be, they want us to go for it. We must be out of field goal range. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, we just can't take a sack. If we can't get the first down, we might as well just throw it deep. But Antonio Gibson keeps his feet in bounds, and just like that, we get the 4th down conversion. I was so ready to just arm punt it, but I saw him open underneath, and I'm like, oh, well, we got it. We got to do it. I still got to find more ways to get Ramondre in here. He just hasn't really done anything the past couple weeks he's been back after him being like our starting running back. And we don't get that block from Juju. But you know what? Antonio Gibson's fast enough to get around the corner, and we're in the red zone again. Man, listen, I thought we were going to have to settle for a field goal. The coach decided, offensive coordinator decided, nope, we're not kicking it. And here we go. 2nd and 1. And this is going to go to the Gesicki. He took too long to get open. And I got hit as I threw the ball. Honestly, this probably should be Ramondre, but we're just going to give it to Antonio Gibson right up the middle. I might go for it on 4th down anyway. Right up the middle, easy, don't even have to worry about it. 1st and 10. It keeps wanting me to run this halfback angle play. It literally won't give me another play. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I might be able to get Juju. There's nothing open here. There's nothing open at all. Yeah, no, that's a late hit. Excuse me? Excuse me, that was a late hit. They keep wanting me to run that stupid play, and it does not get open. It literally puts 3 receivers like in the same vicinity, and then a running back ends up over there too. Can we get Irv Smith a 2-touchdown day? Irv Smith, we're going to dump it to him, and he dove for it. The pass was a little bit out of reach from him. Malik Willis got hit as he threw. 3rd and 10. I don't know. I still want to get Mike Peck the ball too. I mean, he's going across the middle of the field here, a little bit up the field. That might work out for us. He's in the end zone. Hold on. Mike Peck with his 2nd career touchdown, back-to-back weeks with a touchdown. Listen, he's not winning Rookie of the Year, but at least he's looking a little bit more respectable. Kenny Pickett and the Steelers offense is back out in the field. They've done absolutely everything they've wanted against us. We have not been able to stop the run game, the pass game, like literally nothing. We've been able to get nothing, but we do get pressure on Kenny Pickett as he throws the ball, going 2nd and 10, and honestly, off of that, I was thinking about bringing pressure, but no, I think I'm going to run a little bit more man coverage. I mean, we got to stop them. Like I said, they've went down, they got a touchdown and a field goal in their first 2 drives. We just have not been able to do anything. Devin Bush can't quite get there, but Adrian Phillips and Reggie Roach take down Hamilton. That brings up a 3rd and 8. This is a big spot here. We're going to bring everybody up. We're playing press. We're playing press. Devin Bush is going to get through the line, get stopped by the running back, but then we get a sack. No! He gets the ball just before Adrian Phillips can get there, but that's okay. We force a punt finally on defense. 1st down and 10. You know, this Steelers defense, look at that. There's a lot of superstar X factors on this defensive. I mean, the Steelers have a good defense in real life. Their offense just kind of struggled this past year without really having a quarterback. But just like that, Antonio Gibson, as I'm rambling, just gets like 20-some yards, basically untouched. But yeah, no. The Steelers have a very, very good defense. And if they would have had like a competent quarterback last year, they definitely, I mean, they were a playoff team, but I think they would have been just a little bit more serious, if that makes any sense. Like, their offense just sucked. And, you know, so I wonder now, obviously they have Russell Wilson, they have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I don't know if either one of those are the answer. I think they just are better than what you were getting out of Kenny Pickett. As Mike Peck, Mike Peck couldn't quite get the ball, and Minkah Fitzpatrick gets a pick. That was our chance to go up 2 scores. I thought it was wide open, but Minkah just ran it down, dude. Holy moly, that was okay. Well, just like that, things were going pretty good, and now they have the ball back, ready to try and score. We have everything covered up. We knocked that ball out between Desmond King and Jabril Peppers, our newly signed free safety, or newly re-signed free safety, I should say. Not going anywhere for the next 3 years, at least contractually. Might trade him. I don't know yet, if I'm being honest. 2nd and 10, though. We're going to try to lock everything up, and they just hit the outside. George Pickens, that's actually his first catch today. Can't get the first down, so it is going to be 3rd and inches. Maybe we can still salvage this. Maybe. I mean, they're going 5 wide, so they're definitely, like, They're definitely throwing the ball. We're going to try to get pressure here with Adrian Phillips. We do not get that pressure. Kenny Pickett just lofts that ball out to George Pickens because even though I think it was Kyle Duggar or Devin Bush step up, they just backed up instantly anyway because the game kind of sucks. But yeah, no, the Steelers, like I said, I don't know if Justin Fields or Russell Wilson are the answer for this team at all. As they're running the ball. I missed the gap with Devin Bush. Thank God Marty Mapu pulls him down. But I think it's going to be better than what they were getting from Kenny Pickett, at least like base level, you know what I mean? I expect them to be back in the playoffs this year. They could win a playoff series depending on, like I said, the kind of Russell Wilson you get. We have a free rusher. Reggie Roach gets a sack on Kenny Pickett, and just like that, it's 3rd and 10. Reggie is probably only his 5th or 6th of the season. Hasn't been as impactful as I would have wanted from our first overall pick. But honestly, we don't have good defensive backs. We don't have much of anything. So he's just kind of out there doing what he can. We have another free rusher, and that's back-to-back sacks. This time, Adrian Phillips gets a sack. And listen, that turnover didn't hurt anything. We're getting the ball back at the 2-minute warning. All right, 1:52, 3 timeouts. The Steelers do get the ball out of halftime. So we really want to go down. And at the absolute minimum, Tyler Boyd gets wide open, by the way, right off the line. Got wide open, gets us 22 yards. I think his second catch of the day. But we really, at the absolute worst, need a field goal to make it a 7-point game going into halftime. We cannot afford another turnover. Malik's already got 2 picks this game. And it's not great, obviously. As I'm trying to get the ball, I'm throwing it away. That was ridiculous. That entire play was ridiculous. Let's see if I can show you guys in replay. So I snapped the ball, and we'll start with Mike Gesicki here. That's who I was looking at originally. There we go. Gets stuck on TJ Watt. Just gets absolutely stuck on him, and I'm panicking now. I probably could have hit Juju, but I was afraid between those two guys to get stuck. Mike Gesicki gets out, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll eventually be able to dump it down to him. But at that point, I'm realizing that Terrence Steele is not even attempting to block TJ Watt. Doesn't even attempt to. Okay, well, that was a stupid play. That was a very, very stupid play. 2nd and 10. We're going to run more routes out. TJ Watt's now out in coverage. I don't love anything I'm seeing here. Oh, Square's wide open. Square is Tyler Boyd wide open, get out of bounds, gets up to the 36-yard line. I saw TJ Watt kind of shading with him across the middle of the field. And I know TJ Watt would have picked it off just because it's just how the game is. So it worked out, though. Tyler Boyd's had a pretty good drive here. As I'm just going to run up the middle with Malik Willis. It was one of those stupid plays where we had 3 receivers on the right side of the field, and they all kind of got bunched up, where 2 defenders were guarding everybody. It's kind of one of the things I hate about those kind of routes. But Antonio Gibson, we're going to throw it to him with screen. He's got a lot of space on this left side of the field to work with. If we can just get him the ball, get a block. We get a block. He gets up. Minka's going to get to him. But you know what? We're up to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 in the red zone with 3 timeouts. Listen. This is a play. This is a play that Juju gets open on a lot. We're going to have Antonio Gibson block just so we have some more time. And this ball, I'm looking at Juju this entire way. It's there. It wasn't there. It gets picked off. He got bumped by somebody going across the field, and I was so my brain was so throw the ball to him, that I really didn't look at anybody else. And that's 3 turnovers from Malik Willis in the first half. Luckily, it hasn't really affected much yet, as we really can't make that tackle. Christian Gonzalez makes the tackle anyway, but that was just kind of stupid. It really hasn't hurt us yet because it's going to be 14-10 going into halftime, us up. But we could have damn near 30 points on the board right now if we just would quit turning the ball over. Let's just make a tackle. We're going to go into halftime up 14-10. And while we are at halftime, we're going to go ahead and look at our offensive focus. It's going to be run outside. And for them, it's just going to be throw, defend, medium. But we are at halftime. So I want to shout out our podcast, Time Out with J&G. We put out every Wednesday, every Saturday. It's the NBA Finals. So stuff's getting really real. Go check out the podcast. All right, we're going to start with our defense on the field here. They ran all over us in the first half. They didn't run a lot of amount of times, but all the times they did, they had great success as they just had 3 guys there. And as Devin Bush, I tried to guard all 3 of them. Couldn't do it. And, they get a first down. But no, they didn't run the ball a lot, but when they did, it was super, super effective. So we just got to kind of bank on that. 1st and 10, they're going to pass the ball, and I can't get there with I can't get to Kenny Pickett. There's a lot of words there. Desmond King does knock the ball out, though. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I kind of blitzed with the guy supposed to be in coverage, and it worked out. We got pressure on him. We just couldn't bring him down. 2nd and 10. This is 100% going to be a run play. It's just what the formation is. I'm going to try to break it through. I can't get there with Devin Bush. He gets through the line, gets 4 yards, but Desmond King does bring him down. One thing about Desmond King is he has gotten beaten coverage a few times, but he's usually pretty consistent when it comes to making tackles, which is, just definitely a big thing here. I'm going to play the running back. Just kidding, I'm not going to play the running back, as Desmond King makes a massive deflection, because that could have been a touchdown. It just, as I was saying, maybe not great in coverage. He makes a fantastic coverage play, and just like that, they get the ball out at halftime. Nothing happens. All right, Malik. Malik's had 3 picks in the first half, but he also had 2 touchdown passes, so you kind of just take it as you go, I guess. I don't really know. We're going to try running the ball, and Cam Hayward said no. No, you guys are not going to do that. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Okay, this is a pretty good defensive battle, man. Anytime we get down the field, they just end up getting turnovers. Now, this may be stupid, but Gesicki has a lot of space here, and he's going to just have a lot of space because the safety played super far back. Malik Willis, 12 for 20, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. If you just get rid of the picks, it's been a pretty good game. Gesicki with 3 catches for 75 yards. I don't think he was the one that got in the end zone, as then TJ Watt. But there's a flag on the play. It's probably holding. Yep, holding. Offense. Okay, so they're probably going to decline it for 2nd and 13, right? No, they take it for 1st and 20. Okay, I guess. I don't really know about that one. 1st and 20. We're going to line up here. I don't love anything that's happening here, except for I see Tyler Boyd. Well, I saw Tyler Boyd. I don't think Malik Willis saw on the field, where on the field Tyler Boyd was, because that ball wasn't there. I'm going to try another screenplay to Antonio Gibson. This one's a little bit different. I don't know if I've ever run this one before, so it's going to be interesting. And he started blocking. And I had to just ditch the ball. Okay, well, that play sucked. He shouldn't have blocked like he did. That kind of ruined the whole play. Mike, this is the one I threw a pick last time on, and we're getting pressured again here. I see Mike Gesicki, though, wide open, dude. Mike Peck can't make a block, but Mike Gesicki gets a 3rd down conversion, 3rd and 20. He's got to be over 100 yards now. It's been a huge game for Mike Gesicki. Not a lot of catches, but, man, 4 catches, 104 yards. I got to try to get him in the end zone, man. He deserves a touchdown with the way he's been playing today. Our running game this second half has been doo-doo. He's got, no yards on, 3 attempts, so it's been actually super rough, super rough. 2nd and 10 here. Play action. Gesicki's the option, man. There's no deep safety. There's, one on the right side of the field. I don't really care about that, because I'm just going to bomb it up, and it's going to get picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick for the 2nd time. That ball, I said bomb it, and then it was like a bullet. I literally tapped his button, and it bulleted the pass. Okay, well, that's 4 picks from Malik. I just got to keep asking our defense to keep playing the way you are, because it is beautiful right now. And there we go. We get Marcus Jones to knock out the 1st down pass. This has became such a defensive battle. We just keep making them punt, and then we turn around and just throw the ball back to them with an interception. So maybe we got to work on that. 2nd and 10. They're going to flip things around here. I guess we're going to be on Marte here. And they're going to throw the ball to the left side. And whoever that was, Devin Bush just got completely beat. Judon got up the field to make a tackle. 3rd and 1. I don't feel confident enough about our offense to say, if they score, we'll be fine. No, if they score, I don't know if our offense can even compete right now. 3rd and 1. They're going to run the ball up the middle. Jabril Peppers caught it. Matt Judon grabs Hamilton at the line. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to punt. Nah, I'm rushing. I am rushing. I don't know if I believe they're punting. It's the 3rd quarter, so I guess they'd have no reason not to, as Jabril Peppers almost gets that block. And we're going to take over an offense again, man, and maybe we just got to keep the ball out of the air. Except, well, I'm going to put it in the air right away anyway. And our offense has been stifled. Antonio Gibson's not been good this second half. And Malik Willis can't stop throwing the ball to the other team. So stuff like that works. It's an easy 7 yards. Maybe we just do little short passes and little runs down the field. It's not exciting, but it's man, anytime I try to push the ball down the field, Malik Willis just tends to throw it to the other team. Mike Peck makes a great block up the field, thank God. And there's Antonio Gibson. That's a big 14-yard run, 15-yard run, whatever it was. And that's the first time he's had positive yards this entire second half. So we got to keep building on that. We're going to try a little play here. Juju's really the guy I'm looking for, but Mike Peck is definitely going to be the safe dump down option. And that's exactly what I'm going to throw it to, except Malik Willis couldn't do it. Malik Willis, We got a couple more games. We got 2 more games guaranteed, and then from there, however long we go into the playoffs with Blake Wilson as our quarterback. He's been better this year than he was last year, as we almost threw a 5th pick. He's been better. It's kind of funny timing to say that, but he's been better this year than he was last year by a mile. But man, there's still some times where I'm like, really, dude? Like, really? I don't love this. I don't love this play call at all. We only have 3 options up the field, but I'm going to throw it to Mike Peck, and he can't get his feet in bounds. Mike, you don't get the ball often. You've got to take advantage of those opportunities. And again, our offense has stalled out completely, and we're giving them the ball back. All right, back on defense, trying to make a stop, doing whatever we can. They're going to flip around again. They just keep flipping. I don't really understand it, except Christian Gonzalez is not playing coverage for some reason. We're going to be there with Christian Gonzalez. We're going to play the great coverage. We're going to get to Kenny Pickett. He's going to throw it out. 8 for 17, 74 yards on a touchdown. Yeah, their offenses came almost strictly through the running game. And then the fact that maybe they really haven't had a lot of offense either. This has not been an offensive game. But Kenny Pickett hasn't really been doing much of anything. Hasn't turned the ball over. That's something I was thought we could do pretty easily, but have not done it. 3rd and 5, 10 carries for 64 yards. Yeah, 6.4 yards per carry. They're just not throwing or not running it as often as I kind of thought they would with the success they have, but that's just because Madden's stupid and they don't remember that kind of stuff. 3rd and 5, they're gonna Devin Bush almost got there. Desmond King gets beat across the field, and they get the first down, the 3rd down conversion, and Matthew Judon is hurt. Okay, well that was not good. That was not good at all. That's actually really not good at all, because now our pass rush is even worse than it was before. 1st and 10, we're just going to bring the pressure, though. We got to manufacture the pressure the best way we can. And Kyle Duggar gets beat, of course. Kenny Pickett just now getting over 100 passing yards at basically the end of the 3rd quarter. Just kind of tells you the kind of game it's been. Yeah, I don't know. We have Roach, Dedrick Wise, and Christian Barmore as our pass rush right now, and it's not good. Yeah, this is kind of rough. I hope elbow sprain. Okay, so he's going to be back probably sometime in the 4th quarter. Thank God. I was actually getting kind of worried that if Judon was out for a long time, he's not no like superstar guy for us, but like Christian Barmore, holy moly, gets to the line and drops him for a loss. But we already have a weak pass rush. We cannot afford to lose literally anybody on it, literally anybody at all. And I don't know if they're going to get a snap off before the end of the 3rd quarter. They're going to get the snap off. And listen, Devin Bush breaks through the line, gets a sack. I said, forget the running back assignment. I'm getting the sack. 3rd and 17. We're just going to play some coverage, man. We're going to make sure they don't get this first down. Hopefully keep them out of field goal range. A field goal doesn't do much of, anything. It's a 4-point game. And they just found the open hole in the zone. Allen Robinson with his 3rd catch of the day. 2nd one on this drive on 3rd down. Not ideal for us. Not ideal for us at all. But that's okay. That's totally fine, dude. That's totally fine, dude. We're going to bring pressure again on 1st down. I was offsides. Kyle Duggar knocks down the pass, but I think I jumped a little bit early with Desmond King. Or I just got too close to the line. Yeah, it's going to be encroachment offsides, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Man. I knew it was going to happen. Like, I knew eventually with the way our offense has been playing, our defense was eventually going to give up something. And that's exactly what happened right now. And we're going to... What? Marcus Jones got his ankles broken by Pickens off the line? Okay. Sure. 1st and goal. It's a 4-point game, man. Obviously, this isn't the end of the game. We have still a little bit to go. But they are 100% running this ball, and I'm going to try to blow it up. No, they passed the ball. But we get a sack. I don't even know who it was. It looks like Adrian Phillips got in there with somebody else. I was so focused on realizing that tight end ran out and I had to play coverage that I was not even paying attention who got to him. That's actually great. 2nd and goal here. We're going to try to lock everything up. And just like that Mitchell guy, number 97, like a 3rd-string linebacker, is out in coverage. It gets beat in the back corner of the end zone. And finally, since the 2nd quarter, somebody has gotten into the end zone. It's going to be a 17-14 game. All right, offense. I want to keep the ball on the ground more because, again, Malik Willis has just been bad today throwing the ball with interceptions. But Antonio Gibson's getting stopped at a lot of different spots too. So they have full momentum now. There's less than 6 minutes to go in this game. They are feeling themselves. I want this ball to go to Mike Peck. I really, really do. If I can get that out there and it gets knocked down, 3rd and 13 right away, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble potentially losing this game. This is a game we should not lose. They only have 5 wins, and we're in the playoff seeding. This is going to be this is going to be huge, huge, huge loss. And I didn't love any of my options. Mike Gesicki, it gets picked off. It gets picked off. Michael Nguyen is hurt. The ball got batted, and yeah. It's been a bad day for Malik. Probably a good many of those were my fault. I'm not going to sit there and say that. But probably out of the 5 picks, probably 2, maybe 3 of them were Malik just poorly placing a ball. So, I'm not putting it all on him, but I'm definitely putting a part of it on him because he's just been inaccurate with a lot of passes today. And thank God he dropped that ball. Jabril Peppers could not get the pick on the deflection like they just did. Pectoral strain. I think I actually just picked to keep him in the game by complete accident because I was trying to get through that little animation there. I mean, this is it. 3rd and 8. It's a 3-point game. We cannot let them score a touchdown or we are basically screwed as we go up. And I don't even know. I guess George Pickens dropped it. I thought Christian Gonzalez made a play on it. Didn't really make a play on it. And just like that, thank God that pick did not hurt us. Our defense stepped back up and we're going to get the ball back. I don't even know what to do. Our running game hasn't been working. Our passing game has been pretty rough because the opposite team keeps getting the ball. I don't know. I mean, there's 4 yards for Antonio Gibson, 13 carries for 71 yards. He's had some good runs, and he's also had some runs where he's just been completely shut down. That slot corner's got to pick either Mike Peck or Juju, and I just got to read it and see who it is. And I think I made the right read there. Juju breaks a tackle and gets an extra 4 yards out of that play. That's actually crazy. Malik Willis with 5 picks is disgusting. Juju 3 for 53. Another game where he just hasn't really gotten there. You know what? Juju's one of our most reliable guys. I got to really, really try this drive, this game-winning drive, man, to try to get him the ball. I tried to cut that back up the middle, and it worked. We got 4 more yards. I just realized, man, we have Devin Bush, we have Juju on this team. This is I don't want to say it's like a revenge game because I don't think it means that much. But listen, for maybe I gotta Devin Bush has had a pretty decent game. Maybe I gotta get Juju in here. I gotta get him involved more. This is a revenge game for him. We're gonna dump it off to Antonio Gibson anyway though and get about 14 yards. And you know what? This is one of our best offensive drives in a little bit. So let's just keep it going. And that's gonna be, I guess, back to a running game. We've had a couple good passes in a row. I don't want to push my luck and screw that up a little bit. But we're going to get Antonio Gibson up through the middle and get 4 more yards. Hey, look, 4 yards every time we give the ball to Antonio Gibson. That's a first down every single time. Man, that is a first down every single time. They are now aggressively trying to strip the ball. I think Mike Peck, if he can beat that outside guy right away, Mike Peck gets the ball right up through the middle. And just like that, we are at their 36-yard line, 17 for 33, a lot of yards. I didn't even see 2 touchdowns, 5 picks. It is gross. But at the 2-minute warning, we are down 17-14, but we are driving on their side of the field. That's Mike's. I think that was only Mike's 2nd or 3rd catch of the game. Again, I don't know, man. I have nothing left to say about that. I just can't really seem to find him the ball very often. Juju, that was a bad throw. I'm actually kind of glad we got hit because that ball was just not. That was not a good thrown ball at all on my part. This is. We got to get probably 5 more yards to feel comfortable about kicking a field goal. And I really don't want to kick a field goal because we're going to give them the ball back and they have a chance to win the game. That 6 yards up to the 30-yard line, I feel confident we can make a kick from here if we absolutely had to. But I prefer to do it as the game is ending to go to overtime instead of leaving them time on the clock. 3rd and 4, big spot. It's going to Antonio Gibson right away. And, of course, he's going to get the first down because he is the best. 300 yards from Malik Willis and 2 touchdowns is cool. Don't worry about the 5 picks. Don't you even worry about the 5 picks. This is a game-winning drive. I don't give a damn how many picks you threw. If you go down here and you get us a game-winning drive, Juju was wide open. And he couldn't get the throw off. Antonio Gibson, set a block. Please set a block. Juju, wide open. Malik. Back-to-back times we got that wide open. First time he couldn't get the pass off. The second time he got it open. He had time and he botched the throw. Well. I'm just going to dump it to Juju. 4th and 5. We're going to bring out the field goal unit, man. We're going to bring out the field goal unit. They're going to time out. They're going to ice it. We should have won this game. It's not over. We're going to go to overtime. What am I saying? It's not over at all. It's not over at all. They're going to ice it. There's 6-mile-an-hour wind. We're going to try to hit this man with Chad Ryland. They kick it. Did it look that bad? If anything, I thought I hit it to the right. That wasn't even like, why are they lining up? That wasn't even like, I couldn't even like make that dramatic. That shit was just awful. Like, that shit was just actually awful. I can't even strip the ball. I'm going to call a timeout. Maybe they'll throw that again, and we'll just, like, maybe something can happen. Yeah, they're gonna kneel it. I thought I maybe missed it to the right, but I couldn't even make that a dramatic thing. We completely botched that. Yeah, take that, Kenny. Wow, we lost. We lost to the Steelers 17-14. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt really bad, especially if the Jets win that game. Malik Willis, 20 for 38, 316, 2 touchdowns, 5 picks. Kenny Pickett, 14 for 25, 155, 2 touchdowns. Antonio Gibson's 15 for 79. Marker Hamilton was good. Receiving, 5 for 75 for Juju, 4 for 39 for Antonio Gibson. Tyler Boyd, 4 for 53, 4 for 104, 2 for 33 in a touchdown, 1 for 12 in a touchdown. Wow. Well, that sucks. Week 17 is going to be against the Cardinals. They're 8-7. The Jets lose 2, so they dropped to 8-7 too. That helps us, but we did lose the wild card spot to the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. That's gonna be a tough loss. That's gonna be a very, very tough loss. But thank you guys for watching. Please keep watching, keep liking, comment, subscribing. I'm enjoying these videos. I already mentioned the podcast earlier, so go check that out. Time Out with J&G every Wednesday, every Saturday. And I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Peace.